Hello everyone and welcome to another royal reading. And before I start this reading, let me just reiterate what I said on the previous reading I did today. First of all, thank you for your concern about me and my channel. All is well at the moment, and if all is not well in future, I will move over to Rumble. I have reserved my spot over there, Mad World Tarot. I will put a link in the description box when I am up and running over there. It's going to take me a few days, maybe even a week, to get myself sorted out over there. I am quite busy at the moment, and if I don't show up here for a day or two, don't worry. As I say, am very busy, and I read when there is something that needs to be read on. Well, not needs to be read on, but I feel the energy of the topic and I feel moved to stand here at the tarot table and read. If nothing is speaking to me, I don't force it. I don't show up just because. I do show up most of the time. Most of the time there is something that speaks to me at some level, and I'm happy to read on it, or I feel called to read on it. But those rare occasions when nothing is speaking to me, I don't just force the issue, because that feels to me as if I am breaking some kind of pact I have with the universe, and the energy that comes through in these readings and the information that comes through in these readings. I let it tell me really what to do rather than me telling it what to do. And so that's that. I am reading now with the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot, one of the old faithful tarot decks, Radiant Wise Spirit. And I want to know, as many of you want to know in the comments, how the Harkles feel about the Cambridge's tour of the Caribbean. Despite everything that is going on, some people say allegedly stirred by Harkle supporters, the Cambridges are doing phenomenally well. They're handling themselves with grace and dignity in sometimes very challenging situations, especially in Jamaica. And they both look fantastic. Catherine looks sensational. She's never looked better, in my opinion. She just looks absolutely fabulous. She looks very happy as well, very confident, and regardless of what is going on around her, she just seems to be so comfortable in herself and just radiant. And it can't be going down well in Montecito. I don't think either Harry or Meghan is pleased with the way that William and Catherine are proceeding on this tour. And apparently this was a tour that Harry and Meghan would have got if they had been around. So 5-card readings, things have got a bit lopsided. 5-card reading today with the Radiant Wise Spirits Tarot to see how this tour is going down in Montecito, or whether there are more dings in those walls, or Ellen's walls, or the motel walls, or wherever they may find themselves. We have no idea where they are really. So how they feel about it, particularly that green dress. Of course, there was that beautiful dress Catherine wore in Belize that showed up Meghan's red dress that she wore in New York, and then this green, absolutely fantastic green dress that Catherine wore yesterday in Jamaica, and of course the cape dress, the praying mantis outfit that Meghan wore. That makes a poor comparison really. So underlying energy of this reading is the Knight of Cups in reverse, and that is upset, feeling upset. We'll put him. Oh, the dog agrees with me. They're upset about this. They probably are having to medicate to calm down about it. They're not enjoying the fact that the Cambridges are doing so well despite everything that has been thrown at them, and they feel it's a rejection energy, the Knight of Cups in reverse. It's kind of a sulky energy. Who didn't want my cup? I'm going to take my cup away, and off I stomp. And it's a bit childish, it's a bit petulant. So that is the underlying energy of this reading. And so the situation, the conscious kind of situation, oh dear, is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That for me is a Catherine card when it's upright. earth sign woman, 9 of Pentacles, dressed impeccably, surrounded by luxury, very confident, very strong. She's very mature. She's very independent. She's very self-contained, and it's in reverse. And so I think there is a lot of resentment that's aimed at her for having all that limelight, for being so regal and so radiant and so confident, and she's not putting her foot wrong everywhere she goes. Whatever she does, whether it's scuba diving or climbing a temple, and not a drop of sweat, not a hair out of place. She just is remarkable, and so I think there is a sense of begrudgment there that the 9, the independent woman herself, would have fancied herself in that role. For sure, she would have fancied herself in that role. So let's see precisely how Meghan feels about this when she sees the headlines every day and looks at the Daily Mail like the rest of us does. It's interesting that that narcissist card comes out. It's one of my narcissist cards, the 6 of Wands. It's the victory card. It's the triumphal parade, procession card, being acclaimed, everybody throwing flowers and all that. It is a tour. It is literally a tour. Going out, getting off the plane, people cheering, 21 gun salute and all of that, red carpet, even though she got elbowed off the red carpet in Morocco, hauled off the red carpet by that woman that everyone adored, the gatekeeper who was busy those few days when Meghan was there, 12 months pregnant at least in Morocco, in my opinion. And she's looking at it and she's imagining herself there. That this 9 of Pentacles tells me that in reverse, and the 6 of Wands tells me that in reverse. I think she is imagining literally how it would have gone for her, because of course the tour to Australia, New Zealand and Fiji was a spectacular success in her mind. The tour to South Africa also, and so this should have been her. It would have been brilliant if it had been her, and I do think that she's kind of role-playing, LARPing or whatever it is, and it's quite funny. Maybe she's getting dressed up in her Oscar outfit or her Met Gala outfit, or whatever outfit that she's ordered from some unfortunate designer and not found a place to wear it to. There she is. How does Harry feel about this? Harry, of course, who finds it all so tedious, so boring, so stressful having to do these royal duties. He was there before, very successfully in the Caribbean. How does he feel about it? Oh, he'd love to be doing it. Love to be doing it. Hierophant, look at me, worship me. I am the law. I am the Lord. Bow down before me, you with your bald pates. Bow down before me. I know they're tonsures, but still you can bow down before me because I hold the keys. I literally, I feel such tremendous ego when I look at that card. I think he can't bear the fact that his brother is the one who is in this position now and receiving the acclaim and the acknowledgement and the notice where he feels it should have been him. Tremendous ego radiating from both of those cards. So let's see. It's already been answered, I think, very clearly in this reading. But would they like to be touring like this? So are there regrets? Are there regrets? Do they wish that they get these big moments? That half in, half out thing always to me smacked of this. We'll go on glamorous tours, but only to glamorous places or places where we can party, dance on the beach, do those happy things, not in hard, difficult places. Dangerous places like South Africa, for instance, where she had to leave her engagement ring behind in case it was stolen. And she had brought all her second-hand clothes with her to dish out to people. So, regrets. Are there regrets? Would they like to be doing this? Page of Cups. I do think so. It is that sense of it would be lovely. It would be a nice thing for us to do. Almost we're sorry, we'd like to do this. Or maybe if you apologize to us, because the Page of Cups is an apology, if you apologize to us, we would go and do this again. And we would do it so much better than the Cambridges are doing. Look at this. They're not seeing it for what it is. They're seeing it for what they think of themselves in that position. They're not seeing, there's not Ten of Swords or any of Death or any of those dreadful cards, Tower, the things that a normal person would see and think, oh no, what have I done? This is, if you came and asked us nicely, we would do it too. Seriously, that's what's going on here. So no, not the outcome. This is a speculative card of how would it have gone if they had been on tour, if they were the ones that did this Caribbean tour. Of course, they're the ones that have fomented all the racism since the talk of racism since the Oprah interview. So it's a bit of an unfair question to ask the universe, because they're the ones that have soured everything for the Cambridges. And I don't have to say in my opinion, because the Oprah interview was there. It's a matter of public record. So how would it have gone if the Harkles had hopped on a plane to the Caribbean instead? Conflict would not have gone well. That's a reassuring card to see. Thank you, universe, for that card. I think we needed to see that card, Five of Swords. There is that gloating energy in the Five of Swords always. It's that hollow victory thing, the ha ha ha. We did it, and the rest of you wretches have to turn away in sorrow and shame. We've robbed you of your swords and we beat you. And look at us, we beat you. Sitting under that Six of Swords, very ugly energy in this reading, really, I have to say. But not surprising, of course. And yeah. It would not have gone without incident. There would have been conflict, just as there is conflict now. But more interestingly to me, this card tells me there would have been conflict internally. Catherine and William are facing conflict from outside, but the Harkles would have had internal conflict, fighting with each other, fighting with staff. Maybe the odd cup of tea, boiling tea, would have been spilled, knocked over. Maybe someone here would have had to make 10, 20 loaves of banana bread in the middle of the night. Who knows? But there would have been trouble. And that's, as I say, quite pleasing to see. And with that, I'm going to close this reading. And thank you all again for your lovely wishes and your concern. And hope to see you here tomorrow. And if not here, then I'll see you over on Rumble.